Hey everybody, it is Crawl to Run, also known as Kyle, back at it again. And I am down to 232.2. That is 1.6 pounds down from yesterday, which is a lot. I'm surprised about how much it is, but that also makes me 13.2 pounds down already. I remember when I said I'd like to be 10 pounds down and I was excited for that milestone, but I just kind of blew right past it really quickly. Although now I'm expecting things to slow down. Um, but in my opinion, like my first goal is to get under 210, but then I want to ultimately get under 200. But that doesn't seem very far away. Maybe it's my motivation. Like I feel highly motivated to finally be in shape again because I know what it's like. I remember being in shape, running really well, and feeling healthy and having all that energy. So I want that back. And so this is a good step to do it. I feel like my stomach has shrunk a good amount. Um, my case wasn't really that extreme, I don't think. So maybe this won't be that exciting to watch because it's not like I'm on my 600-pound life where you see these people triumph over a lifestyle. Whereas I just had to make some adjustments, which I would say I'm fairly lucky to have that more relatively minor situation to deal with. But as I mentioned before, I want to run with my dad. That's like one of my goals. So because of my rhombus in earlier videos, I mentioned my rhomboid. I think it is that helps your scapulae move inward like that, kind of like butterfly doors on a car. Um, so I started doing exercises that my doctor told me to. She told me that I should put my elbow wrists against the wall and push into it, and also go from wrists to elbows against the wall as well. And I'm already sore. It's the first time I tried it. But I just figured if I want to be healthy, I have to take care of my body in more aspects than one. So it's I'm sore already, but the headaches have stopped. So I think I was used to a very large amount of certain types of food intake. So reducing the intake and changing my diet probably is what caused those headaches. But now I have my clarity of mind back. Also, I'm sleeping a lot better, which makes me less sleepy during the day. Um, I found hobbies to do, like I meet up with people twice on Thursday as a part of discussion group, a philosophical group, if you could call it that. And it's interesting because now I just have more time, and I like that. Although it's boring sometimes because if you have a hobby, if you just have a routine, you change that routine, you have to fill that void with something. So I am now, and things are kind of nice. I'm enjoying what I'm finding. Although I still want to run with my dad. I don't want to do that yet. Also, my dad is way faster than me. He's 67, but he's way faster than me. I'm so far behind him. But losing weight is like one of the critical things to do if you want to run again. Like they say, if you lose a pound, that's like 2 seconds a mile faster is how it translates. That's about what it is. Like a kilogram would be about like just over 4 seconds faster for those in the UK or somewhere that uses or everywhere else in the world. I mean, that uses metric instead of imperial. But but for me, getting down to 200 or 210 at least is going to help a lot. And I know I had plans to start earlier, but I want to make sure my rhomboid is good to go. I want to make sure that I can uh, maintain or withstand the runs before I start to get heavily invested in them. And I want to see how my rhomboid reacts to actually being used. At my job, I'm usually like this all day. So doing this is foreign to my body. So I'm trying to get my body acclimated to that. But it's interesting, like my face is shrunk. Like I'm starting to remember the way, excuse me, I'm starting to remember the way I looked in high school or college. Oh man, I'm so old. And like my face is shrinking, my double chin is still there, but it's less there. And my spare tire is deflating. I guess you could call it that. And so that's cool. So I'm very motivated. My weight may not go down as much. I think it'll go down today. I'm pretty sure it will. But I had a Subway sandwich, not to imitate Jared from Subway, because that guy is kind of a horrible individual. Ultimately, like really horrible. If you know the story, it's probably worth your time to look up. It's interesting if you're into certain things like true crime stuff like that to see people get go through the criminal process when they deserve to. It's a satisfying thing towards the end, but harrowing like until you get to the conclusion. Not trying to imitate him. I want to imitate a portion of his weight loss. That's it. But I do love Subway. Nobody else does that I've ever spoken to. But I had a 6-inch sub, and Didn't have any chips, didn't have a sugary soda, nothing like that, just a sub. And that's really hard for me. Like when I go out and get fried chicken, I could have 20 pieces of fried chicken and like a family order of fry, like a lot of fries, like an inhuman amount of food, or what should be inhuman for someone like me, someone of my relative size. But I can eat incomprehensible amounts of food and it's not good. Not getting those cookies, not getting the ranch on there, not getting the full. I would normally get 2 foot longs. Oh, it's hard to imagine. Yeah, I would get 2 foot longs and have like lots of stuff on it. And so going down to just a 6 inch sub is wild to me. It's hard, but it's going to be worth it. Um, but the progress speaks for itself. And I feel great. Like I'm starting to feel much more revitalized. So here it goes. I wonder if anybody will see this video. I wonder if that'll ever happen or if it's just going to just stay a personal journal. But you know, the struggle that I went through, what I like about the story so far, this is a bit of a longer video. I know I said I was going to try to keep them short, but it's my journal. Like nobody cares. Um, what I like about this experience is my ups and downs that I've had along the way have been probably what most people are going to go through. So if you're on that day where your brain hurts, like I could tell one time I could tell if I just had a piece of greasy food, like even a little bit, it would probably solve the headache. But that's not what I need to do. And I'm glad that I resisted it, but it was tough, and I had to fight through that. And then I experienced some changes that I'm not going to discuss on YouTube, where I could tell that my body was responding to it. My body was trying to process out some stuff when I was denying it, the stuff that I used to crutch on really hard. So, like the fries, fast food, thinking about it, it's all greasy, all of it. All of it, everything I would eat, and I would eat so much of it. It's just like so much in your body, so much of the oil is just what it is. I worked in a kitchen for years, so I know how it's made, and bodies can't process that normally. I don't think. So anyway, I'm rambling, but a lot of progress. Down 13 pounds. Probably next week I'll see 220 something on the scale. 229, 2.8. My scale goes down by 0.2s every fifth of a pound. It would be really cool to see 229 next week. And I think we're going to. I'm pretty sure we're going to, especially because I'm highly motivated. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to start running soon, relatively, or at least going to the gym, getting on the treadmill or an elliptical or something. I'm going to give it a shot. Try to be very casual when I start, lift some light weights, get on the elliptical, do something slow, and that will be fun updates. I'll probably say what I'm doing for exercise there. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Well, anyway, I'll tell you all about those updates when they happen. So until next time.